108 years. The Lord has allowed me to live 108 years on this earth. I've lived through 2 world wars, watched a man step onto the moon, and seen phones that can talk back to you. And in all those years, I've witnessed an awful lot of foolish behavior, especially when it comes to what people choose to eat. My clear throat name is Hattie Mae, and every doctor who ever warned me about my cholesterol has already passed on. Every single one of them. They come along with their fancy diplomas and their new medicines, telling you what to eat and what to avoid. And half of what they say is pure nonsense, paid for by companies trying to sell you something wrapped in plastic. I'm here to tell you what's real, the honest truth, the kind of wisdom handed down by your great-grandmother, not something you heard in a television advertisement. It's not about miracle powders or expensive diet plans. It's about food that comes straight from the earth, food God Himself gave us. And there are 7 foods I've eaten my entire life. 7 foods that are the reason I'm still sitting here talking to you today. Now, the first one, this is the one people love to argue over: coffee. Yes, Lord, a strong cup of plain black coffee. I've had one every morning since I was about 16 years old. They'll tell you it causes heart trouble and makes you jittery. Child, please. What really gives you a heart attack is stressing over every little thing. That coffee wakes your mind up. It's full of what they call antioxidants. It tells your body it's time to rise and get moving. The good Lord wouldn't have made it smell that good if He didn't mean for us to drink it. Just keep it black. Don't dump sugar and chemical creamers into it. That messes the devil's business. Second is what I call God's sweets berries. Any kind you can find. Blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. When I was young, we picked them straight off the bushes behind our home. These days, I buy them at the store, but I still eat a handful every single day. They're sweet without that fast, nervous sugar that eats you up inside. They're loaded with polyphenols. That's just a fancy word for their color. And like my daddy used to say, may he rest in peace, the healing is in the color. That's what protects the fruit, and that's what protects you. It helps calm inflammation. Number 3 comes from the water fatty fish. I mean salmon, sardines, mackerel, the oily ones. We didn't see much salmon growing up in Georgia, but we had sardines, ate them right out of the can. My husband used to joke and call it a poor man's meal. I called it a rich man's medicine. M clears throat. Your brain is made of fat, and it needs clean, healthy fat to work properly. That EPA and DHA, that's the oil that keeps the engine from rusting. It keeps your thinking sharp and keeps the blues from settling in. They warn you about mercury. I worry more about a mind that can't remember its own children's names. I'll take the fish. All right, number 4. This is another one they misled you about: eggs. The whole egg, yolk included. For 50 years, they told us the yolk would clog our arteries. They scared an entire generation away from the most complete food God ever created. It wasn't true. The yolk is where the strength is. It's got choline for the brain and lutein for the eyes. It's a tiny, perfect bundle of life. I eat 2 every morning, cooked in bacon grease, and my heart is still beating just fine. Thank you very much. Which brings me to number 5, and this one will really upset the youngsters. Red meat. Yes, Lord. Proper grass-fed red meat. Meat from a cow that actually walked around under the sun. They say it'll kill you, but your body needs what's in that meat. It needs iron, B12, carnitine. Those are what give your muscles power and keep your blood strong. If you feel weak and worn out, it's not because you're old. It's because you're living on chicken breast and tofu. You need strength from the earth. And a cow is simply a way of turning grass and sunshine into strength. That's all there is to it. Number 6 is a little different: fermented foods. We didn't use that word back then. We called it sauerkraut. We called it pickles. We called it buttermilk. It's food that's alive, full of good bacteria. Your gut is like a garden. You need healthy soil. If all you've got is weeds, you'll be sick. These foods put the good things back where they belong. They keep your digestion working right, and a happy gut makes for a happy life. Remember that. And the final one, number 7, this is my personal little secret, my treat: raw cacao. Not candy bars, not that sugary nonsense at the checkout aisle. I mean the real, bitter, dark powder. The kind that tastes like dirt and magic at the same time. I take 1 spoonful every morning in my coffee. It contains something called, what is it? PQQ. That's a mouthful. But what it does is tell your body to make new mitochondria, new spark plugs. At my age, it wakes your brain up and gives you a bit of fire. It's the best secret there is. So that's it. Coffee, berries, fatty fish, eggs, red meat, fermented foods, and cacao. That's the list. It's not what they're pushing on television. It's the opposite of it. But it's the truth. It's the food that built me. The food that's kept me alive for more than 100 years. But let me tell you one more thing. This part matters. It's not just about what you eat. Food is the fuel, but it's not the engine. The engine is your spirit. You need a reason to wake up each morning. You need people to care about. You need a little faith. You can eat all the red meat you want, but if your heart is filled with bitterness, sickness will follow. So you forgive. You laugh even when it hurts. You sit on the porch and watch the sun sink down. You thank the good Lord for giving you another day. Do that and eat your eggs, and you just might be here a while longer. Clears throat. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's about time for my